The man woke up suddenly to find the starship was supposed to take 90 more years to reach its destination. Yet he was awakened prematurely. Afraid he would grow old and die on the ship, the man immediately returned to his pod. He intended to fall back into slumber, but after waiting, nothing happened. To make matters worse, the oxygen inside was rapidly depleting. Feeling like I am about to suffocate, the man immediately began to struggle, but the hatch showed no response. At this moment, the man also panicked. Life and death hung by a thread. The hatch suddenly malfunctioned and unlocked automatically, and Jim narrowly escaped with his life. Still shaken, Jim rushed to the communication console. He had intended to send a distress signal to Earth, but the computer told him it would take at least half a century to get a reply. Realizing signaling was ineffective, Jim immediately rushed to the command center for help, but was denied entry due to his low rank. Through the glass, he saw the operator still in hibernation. Jim grabbed a door ram, planning to break in forcibly for assistance. Yet the command center's blast door was indestructible, even with a cutting torch. He failed to inflict any damage on the gate. In the end, he exhausted every possible method, but still couldn't pry open the steel door. Just as the disheartened Jim paced back and forth in the space capsule, then he saw someone standing at the bar. But when Jim rushed excitedly to the bar, he realized it was just a robotic bartender. Jim's heart sank into an icy abyss. Now he could only accept the reality. He would spend the rest of his life alone in space, but he refused to end his life in a pathetic way. Since hibernation had become a luxury, might as well live in the moment with gusto, recklessly squander the remaining time. He shattered the glass shackles on the spaceship, domineeringly pried open the presidential suite's door, then leaped onto that premium bed, willfully played with the lavish entertainment setup, partied to his heart's content before heading to the upscale diner, devoured Michelin-starred meals like a beast. But this carefree life had only lasted a year. Jim, who had completely given up, soon felt utterly bored. His temper grew increasingly. Endless loneliness drove him to drown his sorrows in drink. He often cursed the heavens at thin air. Why could others hibernate in peace, while he alone was miserably awake?